Well, hello. Well, guess what? I have been recruiting, and so that means that there's new yous out there who are getting kits, and you're wondering, what do I do with this stuff? So let's talk about your kits and what you should do with them the very minute that you get them. You should open them up, and the first thing that you want to get out is your books. You're going to get 10 books from 2 different campaigns. So make sure that you separate your books. I wanted to show you a little bit about these brochures. Number 1, the campaign number is always here. It used to be under the N over here, now they put it under the A. So if you have a customer that calls and says, I want to order, you can say, what campaign? And if they say, I'm not sure, you can tell them universally, look under the A, and it will tell you what campaign that we're in. Also, you should take a look at the back of the books. The back of the book always has what we call an oh, by the way item. For this book right here, it's a lipstick for $3.99. Now, I don't know about you ladies, but even at Walmart, you can hardly purchase, you can't even purchase a lipstick for that price at Walmart. So this is really a great opportunity for you to introduce your customers to Avon, a quality lipstick, an unbelievable price, something that they can't get at Walmart or at the Walgreens or whatever. So get your books out, and you're going to notice down here, whoops, I'm challenged on this. You'll see it has a place to put your book, your name, so on and so forth. Now, I do mine with a stamp, okay? But you'll want to make sure that you write your information here as soon as possible so that you don't have books that get out somewhere without a name and address and a way for somebody to contact you. That actually happened to me one time. I took some books down to a nail salon, and I was like, found out a little bit later, I was like, oh my God, all those books at the nail salon did not even have phone number on them. So from that day forward, when books come into this house, they are immediately stamped or stickered, or you can even handwrite this on here. The instrument doesn't make the salesperson, so if you handwrite it, stamp it. And another thing that you can do is you can also go and buy labels like these here. And you can make labels and put labels on the back. I find that to be expensive. It uses ink, it uses labels. So I save those labels for something else. But anyway, those are your books. Oh, by the way, item on the back for this particular campaign that we're just finishing up here, it was deodorants for $1.79. Generally also, when you just open up that back cover, there's some kind of a good sale something there. This is Skin So Soft. And also, in this pink book that's coming up, it is all 7 for $10.99. It looks like manicure tools. So be sure and check that out. You want to look through your book, and you want to familiarize yourself with what is in that book. So when your customers call, you have some general idea of what they're talking about. You also might have gotten some mark books. These are items are marketed for persons 13 to 30, so it's a younger crowd. They're very trendy. They have the latest trends in them. Then the nice thing about mark is that the price points are a little bit higher, so that is a great thing about mark. Okay, and here my phone going ding ding ding. Now you also are going to usually get some kind of skincare sample in your packet. You want to make sure that you write your name, address, and phone number back there on that. And I forgot to cover one thing. On your books, it has an expiration date on the book. I never put an expiration date on my books. I feel that if you have an expiration date on your books and someone finds them 6 months later and they see that it expired 6 months ago, you run the possibility of them not even looking through that book and finding something that they're interested in because they think that it's expired and they can't get that anymore. So I never put an expiration date on my catalogs. When the customer calls, it's your choice. For me, I always honor the price in the book that they are looking at when it is their first order. So, but you can do that however you want to do it. You can tell them you want to look up current pricing, or ask them if you can mail them or drop them by another book. However you want to handle it. That's the nice thing about Avon. You know, it is your business. Okay, so we talked about our books. Now let's talk about our button. This is the only button I had, so it's representative of y'all get a button that says, you know, that you're with Avon. And you should wear that everywhere that you go out in public until you get your regular name badge. People will see that you have an Avon button on, and oftentimes they will want to ask you for a brochure, or ask you if you could get them a certain product, or do you have any bug guard on hand, or hey, do you have that Skin So Soft? So identifying yourself as an Avon representative is one of the top 10 things that you can do to help increase your business, especially when you're first getting started. And then another thing I wanted to tell you about samples, I wanted to alert you to these little samples. I have sold so many candles already because I have been buying these little packs of 5 candle samples. And they have the scents of all 4 of our fall candles. And I am just sticking these in the books for my customers. And like it's the first time I tried this year, and I am amazed at how many candles people are buying. And I have to tell you that the Whipped Pumpkin is the most popular candle to date. You've got to always be thinking and being very creative about how you're going to get your Avon business out there and let people know that you sell Avon. There's nothing that is music to my ears is the person that says, oh, I'm so glad you're an Avon lady. I've been looking for one. My Avon lady moved out of town, or she quit, or whatever. And they're so happy to see you. And I just love when that happens. Another thing that you get in your kit is a What's New. So this is the What's New. These magazines are fabulous. You should study them like they are a sales Bible for the campaign that you're going to be going into. Avon has an entire marketing team. They already know what the trends are for this fall. They put them in here. They already know that certain things sell at certain times of the year, and they put those together in our brochures for us. So all we have to do is just do a little studying to be expert marketers or merchandisers. We're actually called upon to be a bit of a merchandiser. But one thing that I do like is it gives you stories about people who have been with Avon and the accomplishments that they've had. This is Pat Puzder, and I will tell you that I met her at conference. She and I have been friends for a long time on Facebook, and I got to actually meet her at conference this year, so it was really exciting for me to see this story on her. I got to learn even more about, you know, because people sometimes don't share with you the great things that they do because, you know, they're humble and they feel like that they're being boastful if they do. So I found, you know, can find out some interesting things about people in here. And also, I'd like for you to always look on the back cover. You will see that this has your items that are in the current, when you get this in your order and in your kit that you get, it's got your items that are currently featured in the book. We're on campaign 21. I submit my campaign 21 order tomorrow, Wednesday, the 22nd. And this is the brochure for 21. And in my What's New, in my kit, I got this campaign 23, What's New. And on the back page, it tells me the hot items, top 5 items that I should be pushing in my brochure. Also, I would like for y'all to pay attention to this little bag right here on the back. These are special bags that we can order for Christmas, and I'm not sure what y'all are going to do, but I'm probably going to order 10 or 15 packages of these bags. I think they're fabulous. It's a nice gift bag I'm going to be giving my customers at Christmas. And it says, why buy from a faceless chain when you can buy from a friend? And that is so true. You'll find out as you grow your Avon business that you make a lot of friends. And wonderful friends. And it's always fun getting together, visiting with them as you take their products to them. Now, when you get into the What's New, it is going to have the things that are in that catalog that you're going to be having for sale. It's going to have the trends. It's going to have the hot items. It's also going to have, let me find something here, stock up options sometimes, such as this. And when you're new to Avon, these items are great because they give you a 45% discount. There's no limit on them, and you have delayed billing. So these are some great items to stock up on. Be sure and look for those. Those can help you forward your business. Here is some more bubble bath on this page and lotion on this page. All of those are great items that our customers buy all the time. So be sure and look for those stock up options in there. Read the fine print very, very carefully, ladies, because it tells you what you need to know so that you are not surprised, okay? So be sure and take a look at that fine print. Now, I wanted to talk to you one last thing about, now I noticed in that What's New 23, they did not have a sample pack, but usually they have a sample pack and it coordinates with that book. So if you see a sample pack in the What New, what's really great is that you can get that and it will have the samples in it that will be for your next campaign. Now, for this one, this is our breast cancer campaign. And what I do, I make lumpy brochures every year where I go in, I'm having my mother come over and a couple of my friends, and I'm gonna make a coffee cake and we're gonna have us some tea. And each person's gonna be assigned a page to stick tape a little sample onto. And that's why I call it a lumpy brochure, because it makes it lumpy, and I give those out to my customers for the breast cancer edition, which for us is this pink campaign 22 book. Has the lipstick on the back. And I think that that's kind of a fun thing to do, to have a lumpy brochure for the breast cancer item, a breast cancer book. And also I am going to go to the Breast Cancer Society, American Cancer Society here, and get information on how to do a breast self-exam. I am a breast cancer survivor, and I saved my life by doing a breast self-exam. If I had not done the breast self-exam, I would not be here today. So I am very much a believer in the breast self-exam. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is your samples. Another way to do your samples. Now, every time Avon comes out with a new perfume, I always buy the full-size bottle of the perfume. And right now, they are going to be having this perfume on sale. This is the Rare Amethyst. And so I buy these samples. This is going to be part of my lumpy brochure. But normally, this is how I would use my samples and my perfume together. I always buy the new bottle of perfume because I carry that around with me. I spray my customers' bags with it when it comes out so they can smell it. I put cotton balls and spray them real heavy in a Ziploc bag, so I have a little cotton ball to drop in people's bags when I'm delivering orders so that they can smell the perfume. And I've not ever been a fragrance seller, but I'm really bumping up my perfume sales by doing these little things, so I know that they work. I always put my name and my phone number on the back of the sample with a little sticker. That's what I use my stickers for. You could probably, I'm going to try well, it's got writing on the back, so I think a sticker does better there. And I'll be wearing this perfume, and the day I wear this perfume, I will make sure I have these in my purse with my name on the back. And inevitably, people will say, oh, I love your perfume. What is that you're wearing? And I can say it's Rare Amethyst by Avon. I sell it. Here's a sample. And if you'd like to order some, my name and number's on the back. Let me have your name and number. Here's a catalog. See, it opens up a door for you so that you can do other things with them. Give them a catalog, get their name and number so you can call them back. And then in my bathroom at my home, I have all of these beautiful bottles. Oh, I need to tell you this. People buy perfume. 80% of women buy perfume based on the way the bottle looks and feels in their hand. That is what most women buy perfume, by feeling the bottle. And that's another reason why I like to have the bottle. I spray this on all over me. I carry this in my purse. I give them this. I let them hold this and see this so they can see the size, the quality of the bottle, and the things that they're looking for. Now, what do you do with all those perfumes, you ask? Well, I put them in my bathroom on a beautiful mirror, and I have a little sign, and it says, please feel free to try any perfume you would like. And sometimes if I'm having a party or whatever, I even put little business card holders with these little samples setting in there. Our samples are changing a little bit, but they still fit well into a little business card holder. And that's how I sell my perfume. You got to always be thinking. You have to be creative, ladies. And you'll notice underneath here it says the dream is free. I got this from Lori Kelly and I love it. The dream is free, but the hustle's sold separately. So you guys get your hustle on, because it's the holidays are coming up and it is time to sell, sell, sell. I hope this helps you with getting your books prepared and ready to go. I hope it motivates you to get out there and get those books out and start selling your products and taking your orders. Remember, the dream's for free, but the hustle's sold separately.